Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are going to question. Um, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if someone's like trolling me or something. Hey, Dark Rex. I'm just looking for some Walking with Dinosaurs stuff on eBay. Photojournal. Yo, there's a McDonald's Walking with Dinosaurs toy. That's that's dope. That's awesome. Like, yo, but it's from Europe. But what is with everyone not like questioning me? Is everyone just busy? Like, come on, people. Walking with Dinosaurs finger puppet. Oh, finally. Well, Dark Rex question. I'm gonna have to say Dunkleosteus because Sarcosuchus has a narrow snout, and I don't know, and also like those teeth are designed to hunt like non-armored fish. So Dunkleosteus is a very powerful fish, even though that it's smaller and it's 30 feet long, and believe it's less heavy, but it could drown Sarcosuchus. It's just like you know, Dunkleosteus versus Spinosaurus. It's like the same thing. With Mapusaurus and Tarbosaurus, it's a pretty close match, but I'm going to have to say Tarbosaurus because of you know its its intelligence, and since Tyrannosaurids are the most intelligent theropod, well, of the large theropods, like smarter than like Carcharodontosaurids and Allosaurids and things like that. Yeah, Tarbosaurus would win. Plus, um, but they're both the same size, and I think that they're both the same weight. So, yeah, it'd be a close fight, but Tarbosaurus would win. I'm really pissed off because like they don't have like they don't have walking with like Discovery Channel walking with dinosaurs on DVD or VHS. But again, I don't care really because my babysitter already recorded them, so yeah. Well, and I also have the Discovery Channel version of Walking with Prehistoric Beasts on VHS, and don't get me wrong, I also had the BBC version on DVD. So yeah. They are underrated. And they're not like certainly the most powerful like monsters of the monsterverse, but they're powerful in their own right. My favorite Walking with Dinosaurs episode is Death of the Dynasty, and as for my favorite Walking with Prehistoric Beasts episode, it would be Sabretooth. With Death of the Dynasty, um, I just really like the Tyrannosaurus episode. It's not just the design; it's the behavior of it. Like the Tyrannosaurus was a good parent. We know this; it was a good parent because um, research confirmed that Tyrannosaurus was more crocodilian bird-like, but mostly crocodilian-like because of its brain. Um, I also really like um, the ending of the episode. They didn't show a comment, and that's pretty like underrated. Like some people complain about, oh, I have problems because of the comet didn't hit the Gulf of Mexico or something like that. Like, get the fuck out of here. Um, with Sabretooth, I like the episode because it has my favorite animal of the Walking With series, Smilodon Populator. Although yes, the design is a bit off because I mean Smilodon Populator lived in open habitat, and yes, I do think that Smilodon had spots. Populator had more coat of a more like a lion or a cougar or something like that instead of like having spots. Like Fatalis had spots because Fatalis lived in like forested areas, and since the Rancho La Brea tar pits were found in the forest areas, it makes sense that Smilodon may have spots. Although yes, it's not really confirmed, but in my personal opinion, Smilodon Fatalis had spots, and Smilodon Populator lived in open areas. But yeah. Hello, Laura Source. Oh, do you think Titanoboa can move on land? It can move on land. It can, but not like a lot. What are your favorite animals so far? If you are to say it, are we talking about like modern animals or just like prehistoric animals? Um, the Land of Giants episode is also a good episode with the Intricathera or Paraceratherium, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Who would win, great white shark or goldfish? Goldfish. Um, lions. There's something I really like about lions. Like, it's like their roar, and I don't know. I just really love lions so much. They're also very easy to study. I don't know. Like, I just really love lions so much, and it rhymes with my name, Lion Ryan. Like, number one, like lions are my favorite animal, and then like tigers. Tigers are pretty interesting as well. Like mostly, like I like the big cats, the bears, the wolves, or canids in this case. Um, yeah, it's just I have a big special for lions and the big cats. I love crocodilians as well, and crocodilians are like my favorite reptiles. I used to like crocodiles as a kid, but now I like alligators because alligators are easier to study, and I just really love that bellow sound. It sounds very primeval. Yeah, primeval. I mean, don't get me wrong, crocodiles do it too, but alligators seem to be the loudest and the most common crocodilian to do it. Um, I don't think Artotus would mess around with a mammoth. Perhaps maybe a young mammoth or a dying mammoth would be, but I don't think that Artotus Simus would take down a mammoth. Only like because mammoths are huge. Like Colombian mammoths, like they're like 13 feet or 14 feet tall and they're 10 tons. And a short face bear is 2,000 pounds and 11 feet tall. So a short face bear would leave a mammoth alone. Even an old mammoth. Like an old mammoth would, a short face bear would stay away from an old mammoth. Yeah, honey badgers, elephants, rhinos, and hyenas are pretty cool. I mean, hyenas I really don't like because they seem to be like the villain of Africa. I mean, yes, I respect hyenas though because they are animals, but hyenas are like the most very hard animal to study because like I mean hyenas are just related like to their own family. Like hyenas, they are part of their own family called Hyenidae. They're not canids or anything like that. Um, but I just feel bad for like other predators to surrender their kills, like leopards, um, cheetahs, and even sometimes lions. As young, they kill each other. Like even like when they're born, siblings try to murder each other. The largest animal. I don't know if a bison are pretty. The longhorn bison are pretty formidable opponents as well. I don't think that Arctodus siamus would mess around with a bison. Maybe a young one, maybe, or an injured bison. But other than that, like Arctodus would leave a bison alone. It would probably hunt down much easier targets like horses and etc. But although horses can also fight back, but still. I mean, as cubs, yes, but a polar bear? Come on. No, polar bears are like would destroy Wolverine. Like Wolverines are, I mean, I wouldn't say that they're overrated, but they're kind of like in between in my opinion. But they do have a bad attitude. I mean, my favorite hyena is the brown hyena because it's pretty quiet and it doesn't make like it doesn't really I mean it does compete but it doesn't like they're not like annoying or anything with other predators. They don't make those like funny noises. Hello, Ollie. I mean, it's possible that that the Jefferson ground sloth, I mean, yeah, ground sloth would be a prey animal. But it would also give a short-faced bear a hard time because of its massive claws. The only way that the bear would do it is just like with prehistoric predators. It would hit the sloth with the belly or crush the sloth with its powerful bite. Or just like if the sloth was off guard, then the bear would just like surprise it and bite it at the neck or the back. Hello, Primal. My favorite bear species, oh boy. It's either the Kodiak brown bear or the polar bear because they're both huge and Kodiaks are just very fascinating because like I don't know. Like they have like the longest claws of any bear and I just really love that size. And with polar bears too, like polar bears are like I don't know. Like what do you think of painted? Oh, the African painted dogs. African painted dogs are pretty interesting. They're actually one of my favorite predators in Africa, and they're actually the most successful of all African predators, and they're the third top predator in Africa, third only to lions and hyenas, and of course wild dogs in the list, and then leopard, and then cheetah. Sloth bears are pretty cool. What's your favorite dinosaur and favorite Jurassic aquatic animal? Allosaurus, because Allosaurus is like the T Rex of or the lion of the Jurassic, and I just really love like Allosaurus with its like claws and stuff. I don't know, like I just love Allosaurus. As for like my favorite Jurassic marine reptile or aquatic reptile or animal in the Jurassic, hmm, I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I mean, I guess Liopleurodon, although Liopleurodon's like not like 150 tons and it was actually 40 feet long and 10 tons. So, yeah. Yes, they are. They are endangered. Yeah, they're the same, I know. The reason why African painted dogs are an endangered species is because at the time a lot of people did not like how they killed the prey animals. So a lot of because the park rangers or whoever tried to shoot these dogs and they decided to like let them go or something like that. How does Kong original what? I don't know. Oh, Kong origin sound. I don't know. Planet Dinosaur. Yeah, I like it, but I like the Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus design from Big Al and the original. Yes, I know that the crests of Walking with Dinosaurs. Yes, I know that the crests are a bit too big or whatever, but I still love the design. Fuck off. I, I don't care. I still love it. Um, but I also really love the Planet Dinosaur design of Walking with I mean, of Allosaurus. It just looks pretty cool as well. What do you think of the Walking with series? I love the Walking with series. I will always love it till the day I die. I will respect it, you know, and like I just love the series. Yes, I understand that it's a lot of inconsistencies and sometimes bad writing or inaccuracies, but I don't care because it was back in the day. I mean, yes, they did their research at the time, but this was like before like the feathers and stuff. I mean, yes, they did try. They were thinking about doing like feathers of like dromaeosaurs and stuff like that, but they didn't have the budget at that time. So give them some slack at least. Like, just give them slack. That's all I'm asking. Like, give them some slack. Like, I'm just like tired of like saying that. Oh, my only problem is that they should have feathers and stuff like that. Like, it's like seriously, give them some slack. Like, it's not that hard. Um, what are the worst Walking with Dinosaurs designs? Oh boy. Um, I would have to say Monteburosaurus. I did not like how like it was walking and stuff. I just did not like it, and for some reason, like at the front side, I always thought that like it didn't have a beak. It looked like this or something. I just thought that it looked very weird. Um, I also did not like, even though they wasn't part of the 1999 series, the Chase by Dinosaurs Argentinosaurus design, even though it's part of the Walking with series, the Argentinosaurus design looked very weird because it looked like it it had a mustache and its head looked very weird. Like, I don't know, like I mean, I wouldn't say they had a mustache, but it looked like an old man, basically. It looked like an old man in a sauropod's body. I just did not like the Argentinosaurus design. It looked very fucked up. I mean, would you like to see Kong? Um, yeah, I would like to see that. Even though that we saw it in the comic books, but yeah, why not? I don't have a favorite Linkin Park that much. Um, I can't stand Don't Turn Your Back on Me or something like that. Then again, I'm not really a fan of Linkin Park that much. Yeah, it gave me nightmares too. Oh, the one thing that gave me nightmares was that freaking Mesothelium spider. That thing scared the living shit out of me. Like every time that I watch it, I have to go back and like look somewhere else because I hate spiders. I know that yes, it's not really technically a spider. It's more closely related to a scorpion, but still, like, I still fucking hate spiders. To this very day, I hate spiders. Yeah. If anything, that thing's the most outdated. And Teledon design looked pretty okay, but it was still good for its time. Yeah, Hyenodon, I don't know why it had saber teeth, but it is what it is. Yeah, it does a little bit. Oh, you know what's interesting is that if you get chased by dinosaurs on DVD, if you get it on the original DVD releases, it comes with another documentary and it's by Extreme Dinosaurs, and they use the same model from Walking with Dinosaurs, the Allosaurus design, and they call it Giganotosaurus, well, in this case, Mapusaurus, and with the Diplodocus model, they call it Argentinosaurus. Like, I'm not joking, but I still like that show because it has like Phil Curry and stuff. It also had the Walking with Dinosaurs T Rex design. Yeah. Well, that's your opinion, but that thing scares the shit out of me. And I felt bad for that Petrolacosaurus. Like, poor thing. And I really like the Petrolacosaurus design. Utah Raptor versus American Lion. Lion versus polar bear. I feel like the American lion would win because I I mean the American lion's like very intelligent, and I think that one bite, like if the velociraptor, I mean with Utah Raptor, if the Utah Raptor was off guard or something, the lion would just like grab the dromaeosaur like by the throat and like crush it. But also a head-to-head fight, the lion would just like chase away the dromaeosaur away. Now with a polar bear versus the American lion, um, it's really close, kind of, but I do think that the polar bear would win because of its sheer size. Yeah, it was, unfortunately. Like, I just did not like that design. Yeah, Mesophila, aka Annecy. I'm actually glad that at the end of the Carboniferous part, I'm actually glad that the spider, you know, yeah, the spider was killed. Do you remember the half sail? Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I do think that um Dimetrodon um I don't think that Dimetrodon did not have like a half sail or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know who came up with that debate. It's whatever. I don't care. The most underrated prehistoric mammal is Diodon. Prehistoric mammal. Um, Diodon's pretty underrated. Oh boy, what is the most underrated? This is actually pretty hard. I guess that with dinosaur, the most underrated dinosaur is Dryptosaurus because Dryptosaurus is a pretty interesting predator because it's a early tyrannosaurid. Well, not well, a tyrannosaur. Well, tyrannosaur basically. It's a primitive tyrannosaur, and not to mention that it lives in New Jersey, and I live in New Jersey as well. And the first Dryptosaur was found right where I live. No joke. As for prehistoric mammals, I mean, for me, I always thought that the American lion, but I mean, it's also other animals as well. So, hmm, prehistoric mammal. Hmm. I guess that the most underrated would have to be I guess Paleoxodon, because like all the species of Paleoxodon, even the big one and the mini one, Paleoxodon. Not really, but I don't know why that thing had like lips with a kind of like a beard, spiky beard goatee or whatever. Like, I really did not like the Therizinosaurus design. It was like the worst. Like, I just fucking hate it. Deinosuchus is actually. I mean, how do you know this? Because people are going back and forth with this. Where's your hypothesis? Um, like, where is your hypothesis? I want to see it. Like, where's the paper? Because Porosaurus, first of all, Porosaurus, it's a rare animal, so we really don't know what's the estimate. It could be less longer than Deinosuchus, or it could be bigger or longer. We don't know. How do we know? Like I said, how do you know this? Where's the paper? I would like to know, like, how do we know that Porosaurus is perhaps um, less longer than Deinosuchus? I would like to know, please. Please tell me. Please tell me. Because Porosaurus is is a rare animal. Yes, it is, because it's very rare. And I really love Porosaurus. Like, it's like a giant caiman on steroids. And for God's sakes, the paper even there's even one paper, a research paper that even said that its bite force is much powerful than Tyrannosaurus Rex. So it even rivals even Deinosuchus and more powerful than T Rex. So that's a scary animal. No, I haven't. Okay. But then again, where's the paper? Because I would like to know. Hmm. Do you think a what? A Gustavia? Never heard of it. What is a Gustavia? A Gustavia. Oh, the Gustavian crocodile? I never heard of it. Oh yeah, there was a movie about it. I doubt it because hippos are like really heavier than even like the largest crocodiles. So I think that they would that crocodile would like leave a hippo alone. Yeah, I would leave a hippo alone. Okay. See you later. Mm. Yeah. I gotta leave because my dog's crying, so I'll see you guys. Oh, wait. Well, no, it wasn't Rexy. I mean, I heard that it said 65 million years later, so it wasn't Rexy. So it was just a 66 or 65 million year Tyrannosaurus versus a Giganotosaurus. So yeah, it wasn't Rexy at all. Anyways, I'll see you guys later because my dog's crying.